Hey guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So in this video I'm going to give everyone a bit of a challenge. I'm going to call it the Tier 2 challenge. All of us have got their favourite teams and are going to be supporting them wholeheartedly. We're going to end up watching all the really big games: New Zealand, South Africa, Wales, England, Wales, Australia, England, France, England, Argentina. We're going to watch Ireland, Scotland. We're going to watch all these big games and we're going to really follow our teams 100%, and that's the games we're going to look out for, and I think we're going to miss out on some of these Tier 2 teams. So my challenge is select a Tier 2 team that's not in your pool. So obviously I can't choose Namibia, Canada or Italy. Italy's a Tier 1, 2 team, they're in between, they're on the cusp. So choose a Tier 2 team in the World Cup to follow and actually watch all of their games, learn their players, learn their moves, see who their stars are, and that's the challenge. So not only do you support your team, but you actually have a Tier 2 team that you support for the whole World Cup, and then you look forward to them scoring tries and you look forward to them actually winning games, because these Tier 2 nations deserve just as much support as anybody else. They go through very, very hard selection processes. Unlike the Tier 1 nations who normally don't have to qualify for a World Cup, all these Tier 2 nations basically have to qualify. They have to win tournaments, and by doing that they get selected to go to the World Cup. So yeah, their road to getting to the World Cup is a hell of a lot harder than a Tier 1 nation. The Tier 1 nation games are harder, but they don't have to jump through so many hoops. At the end of the World Cup, if you get out of your group stage, that's it, you're in the next World Cup. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that choose a Tier 2 nation to support. I've decided to support Uruguay. I haven't the foggiest clue why. I just like their logo. I thought it was interesting. So I've decided that my Tier 2 nation for this World Cup is Uruguay. And I'm going to make sure that I end up watching every single one of their games. I start learning their players and looking how their squad is, looking at their tactics, and see how they go in the World Cup, and try to figure out what would be a success for them. Maybe it is just getting their first try like Namibia did, where they got their first try. Maybe it is trying to hopefully get their first win. But yeah, that's my team for my Tier 2 team. Who's your Tier 2 team? Put it down in the comments of a Tier 2 team that you would like to support in this World Cup. Try not make it in your pool, because it doesn't make sense, because your team is end up going to play them and you're going to want them to get beaten. So yeah, put down in your comments who you think the Tier 2 team is that you would like to support, and my challenge is watch all their games, support them for this World Cup, and just see how they do, because these Tier 2 nations deserve our support. They've worked bloody hard to get to this World Cup, and yeah, I just love to see them, and I'd love to see more Tier 2 games and more countries from Tier 1 nations actually giving support to Tier 2 nations. But listen guys, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. Couple more days to the Rugby World Cup, and then I think all bets are off. Chat soon. Cheers. Bye.